Joseph is reunited with his family. The famine continues, and Jacob and his family begin to run out of food. Now the brothers urge their father to let them return to Egypt with Benjamin to buy some more. Judah even tells his father that he will make sure to get Benjamin back to him. Jacob really doesn't want to, but there's no other way to stay alive. And so this time all the brothers go to Egypt. When they arrive, they tell the palace manager that they have brought twice the money to make up for the money that mysteriously appeared in their sacks last time. The palace manager assures them there's no need, and what's more, Joseph wants them all to eat with him. The brothers suspect this is a trick and that they're all going to be made slaves. When Joseph arrives and sees his brother Benjamin, he is so overcome that he has to leave the room to weep. And then he returns for a feast with his brothers. The brothers are amazed that Benjamin is given 5 times as much food as the rest of them. And now Joseph plays another trick. All the brothers buy a sack of grain to take back. Joseph has his own silver cup put into Benjamin's sack. On the way home, guards catch up with them. They demand to know who has stolen the ruler's cup. They are so sure of their innocence that they say whoever has taken the cup can be killed and the rest of them become slaves. You can well imagine their horror when the cup is found in Benjamin's sack. They're all made to go back to stand before Joseph, and Joseph demands to know how could they have stolen from him when he had been so kind to them. Now Judah tells Joseph that God is punishing them for their sins, which they deserve, and he offers himself and all his brothers to become Joseph's slaves. Joseph tests them. Only the man with the cup in his sack will stay to be his slave. Judah bows before him and, true to his word, tells Joseph that Benjamin must return or his dear father will die of grief. He offers himself instead. Now Joseph can bear it no longer. He knows now that his brothers are fully repentant, and he breaks down into such loud sobbing that even the guards outside hear him. He hugs Benjamin and all his brothers, telling them at last who he really is. They are all shocked. But Joseph tells them not to worry. God allowed their evil plan to bring much good, the saving of thousands of lives. Joseph arranges for his father Jacob to return with them to live in Egypt so he can look after them all. Pharaoh even promises them the best land to live in. And so, after all these years, Jacob, who can hardly believe it, comes to Egypt and meets up with his long-lost son. How wonderful must that meeting have been? And you know, even more wonderful will it be for us one day to meet up with Jesus in heaven. Then we'll see him, the God we have trusted and loved for a long time, and be welcomed home at last. Of course, there will be no joyful meeting for those who don't love and trust him. For those, he'll be their judge. So where does that leave you?
My God will supply all your needs. My God will supply all your needs. My God will supply all your needs. It says so in the Bible, Philippians 4. Philippians 4, verse 19. Philippians 4, verse 19. It says so in the Bible. Once upon a time, it was many years ago, Jesus told the story of a man that you should know. He grew up on a farm and he had 100 sheep. The sheep would eat and eat and eat and eat. You're the sheep, Jesus said, far from home, all alone. I have come, God's own Son, to find you and to bring you back to Him. When the sun went down, He would lead them safely home. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, He'd count them on His own. Then one night He had a fright, He counted 99. 90, 90, 90, 99. You're the sheep, Jesus said, far from home, all alone. I have come, God's own Son, to find you and to bring you back to Him. Out He went to find where the missing sheep had strayed. Searching high and low, He was feeling quite dismayed. Then He thought He heard a noise, it sounded like a bleat. He found the silly, sad and sorry sheep. You're the sheep, Jesus said,